All right. What is good? What is good, everybody? It is your girl Tika Deshawn right here at All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. Yes, we are here to discuss Wicked City. And oh my God, this very first episode literally came out the gate swinging. Listen, tell your friends, tell your friends, tell your friends. Like, I don't know if I'm the only person watching Wicked City. So if you know some more people that are actually watching Wicked City, send them right on over here to All Things Ruthless as we chat about Wicked City. The situation got dark, y'all. This new season of Wicked City has definitely gotten dark. But before we get started, I just want to bring some things to you guys' attention. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So for the ladies and the gents, go get those twins checked. What are you waiting for? Especially if you're over 40 years old, what are you waiting for? Go get those twins checked. Breast cancer does not just happen to women, but it happens to men as well. So I repeat, go get those twins checked, okay? And next up, you guys, it's also National Domestic Violence Month. So I want you guys, or Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And for those of you, if you're in a situation that you should not be in, something that is of violent nature, domestic violence, here is the national hotline. You don't have to be afraid to reach out for help. The number is 1-800-799-7233. Domestic violence does not just affect women, it affects men as well. So if you're in that situation, you guys, make sure you reach out for some help, okay? And thank you all. I appreciate you guys for tapping in with me. I see you all coming in, and go ahead and hit that share button. Hit that share button. Spread the word, because we're about to dive in and discuss Wicked City. This is season 3 of Wicked City, and I'm enjoying it so far. This very first episode literally came out the gate swinging. Mentioning domestic violence before I continue, you guys. Dr. Boyd Singletary, he's a part of basically they're going to be feeding the homeless, feeding those that are being affected by domestic violence. They're also doing something for veterans. This is going to happen on Saturday, October 26th, 2024 at 2 o'clock p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. So if you're in the New York area, head out to be a part of the situation. I'm going to, post this flyer on the YouTube channel, you guys. I will definitely be posting this so that way this information is put out there. Again, this is if you're in the New York area, just, reach out. All the information is going to be on this particular flyer, okay? All right, y'all. We're going to get into Wicked City. Let's go. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, friends of all backgrounds, let me just tell y'all something. We don't pick up strangers in the middle of the highway, literally a dark, hazy highway. Like, we don't do that. So this is, she decided that she saw somebody on the highway in the middle of the night. This little girl right here, she says her name is Amaya, and she picks her up. Now, some strange things are going to occur because of Amaya. We don't pick up strangers in the middle of the night. That's all I'm saying. Listen, if you're tapped in and you can hear me, please, please, please let me know that you can hear me, okay? Let me know that you can hear me. If you're coming back for the replay game, definitely tap in, say Ruthless Replay Game, or even Wicked Replay Game. Just let me know that you've been here to check out this recap on Wicked City, okay? So with that being said, yes, we see that she has picked up this little girl in the middle of the night. Like I said, we don't pick up strangers. We don't pick up strange people that just appear out of nowhere in the middle of the night on a foggy night in the middle of a highway. Like, what is this little girl doing out there with her nightgown on? Quote unquote little girl, okay? So anyway, moving right along, we're gonna see the ladies, Angela, Jordan. We're gonna see Darlitra. We're gonna see Sharice. They're all everybody except Darlitra. They're moving into this one house together. We find out that the Mystic Hive has been shut down. That was owned. That was owned by. Let's see. Jordan worked there, of course, you guys, and it was owned by one of her most favorite people. So she's literally distraught, and that character was portrayed by Vanessa Calloway. So anyway, they're all moving in the house together. They're gonna start up. They're gonna do an online business where they're basically going to be selling all of their crystals and everything that they were selling in the store. They're gonna actually be selling it inside of their home. So everything is going to happen inside the home. It's not really what they planned, but it's something that has to be done. So this is what this is what is what they planned. I'm sorry, y'all. My apologies. My apologies. So anyway, Sharice asked Darlitra if she wanted to move in. She's like telling her, "Girl, you can have that extra bedroom up there." But Darlitra is like, "No, I don't want to do that because Angela and I are trying to start a relationship, and I don't want it to complicate things." So here we have Darlitra as well as Jordan, and they're just talking about how they're going to run this new shop inside of the home. So that's where the Mystic Hive, that's where all of their things are located now. It's all going to be at this house. Now, in the last season, I don't know if you guys watched season 2 or season 1, but Mona, who is no longer, she decided to leave because some dark things happened to her, and she decided to leave the coven. The coven, which, like I said, consisted of Jordan as well as I'm sorry, y'all, Angela as well as Sharice. Darlitra came in, but she was on some other stuff. When she came in, she was on the other team. She was like violent and all of that stuff. But then she had to switch teams. So you got to catch up. If you have never watched it, you need to check out season 1 and season 2 so you can kind of understand season 3. But I'm going to do my best to try to make it clear for you guys. So anyway, Jordan is texting Mona, just telling her, "Hey, we moved and everything." Just doing, they're still friends regardless of the fact that Mona left the coven. But she's definitely, she's reaching out to her. They're having a small conversation, just talking about transitioning and everything. So the ladies are in a class where they have to basically train to gather the other's powers. Now, Darlitra was once owned by she was once owned by and why I can't think of her name all of a sudden. But anyway, she used to be walking around with a chain around her neck. That's basically who she was. She was almost like a slave, and so anyway, these girls are being taught, how to be the best the best witches that they can be, how to basically build off of each other's powers, how to use each other's strength. And Jordan didn't want any parts of it. She's mourning right now. So she didn't want any parts of it. Simply because of the fact, not just because of the fact, y'all, like Jordan has been through a lot. On the last season, her boyfriend betrayed her. She thought that he loved her. Tabitha died, which was the owner of the store. She was actually the owner of that store, you guys. And so Jordan has been through a lot. Like it's almost like it's a never ending situation for her. She's constantly going through, something. And so she's just like, I don't want to be a part of this whole situation where we got to, basically we've got to go through this whole class and all this stuff all over again. There's a lot there's definitely a lot going on Wicked City. This time around, it has definitely gotten a whole lot darker. I'll just say that it's gotten a whole lot darker. Um, the character, let me see, what's her name? Claudette is the one that is teaching these ladies how to basically draw off of each other's powers. So initially, she wanted her to draw off of Darletra's powers. She wanted Cerise to draw off of Darletra's powers, but Darletra was like, "Nope, I've been a slave long enough. I don't need you controlling me. No, I'm not doing it." So Claudette was like, so then Angela, I'm sorry, y'all, Angela with the locks right here, she was like, "Well, I'll do it. She could draw off of my powers." And basically what she had her do was twirl. She literally had her twirl. Messing around with these powers, y'all, she had her twirling. Now listen, I'm gonna just say this. I am a full believer in God. Keep in mind this is just a television show. If there are some witches out there in the world, God bless them. That's not me. I just like the show. Just keep that in mind, y'all. So it's a very interesting and very good watch. I recommend that you guys check it out for yourselves just to see that the acting is amazing. The characters, um, that these ladies are doing such an amazing job portraying these characters. Now, a lot of y'all, all the Queen's Men fans, y'all gonna see one of y'all favorite characters on here. So just keep watching, keep watching, keep watching. I'm going to definitely get to that character. Okay, so then I'm going to skip this moment right here. This was just a moment where Darletra as well as Jordan were packing up items that were being sold and getting ready to be shipped out. It had some items such as like some crystals and different little herbs and all this little different stuff. So this is how they're making their money since the store had to be closed down, y'all. So moving right along, we're gonna meet Dominic. Now I call him Dominique on one of my recaps, or one of my little shorts. But his name is actually Dominic, and he is a part of the council. The council is like the main witches that are basically they run the whole coven. They run everything. So the council, Dominic here is on that council, as well as we find out that Caden gets promoted to being on that council as well. But Claudette is big mad at her because she's like, you know what the coven or what the council did to me. You know what they tried to do. They tried to unalive my daughter. So why would you want to be a part of it? And then you didn't even tell me that you were training to be on the council. She said, well, all of the other council members had been unalive, so I didn't think that they would remake a new council. So comes to find out, they are making a new council, and it's going to come back pretty strong because some of the characters or some of the council members got some strong power. So anyway, y'all, we're seeing a flashback of Angela when she was turned into Oya by Julius. Julius is standing next to her, and Julius was unalived by Oya in the previous season. But she's having some flashbacks of the things that, he had her do. She was the one who actually unalived the entire council. She was the one that unalived, she unalived, Lord, why I can't remember the name. She unalived Tabitha, which was also like a mother to all of the ladies, but she unalived her as well. But it was a mistake. She wasn't in her right state of mind. It wasn't her that did it. It was the Oya through Julius that caused her to do this. And so she's just having flashbacks of everything that she did. She's calling upon Oya to kind of basically to guide her. And we know that Oya has been placed in Claudette. So Claudette is not only Claudette, but she is Oya. And she's having a whole conversation with Oya in the mirror, who is herself. So you'll hear a conversation with Oya, and then you'll hear Claudette talk. So it's like this whole back and forth thing within this mirror. I enjoyed that. I like Rhonda Morman. She is Claudette, who portrays the character of Claudette, and she is actually doing her thing. I don't know if you guys have seen her in any other projects. I have seen her in maybe one or two additional projects on BET Plus, and she's an amazing actress. So, but all these ladies are doing their things. They're definitely doing their thing. So back to the things that go bump in the night. You do not, I repeat, you do not pick up people in the middle of the night. That's all I'm saying. You don't do this. This is indeed, without a doubt, unequivocally, a no. You don't pick up people in the middle of the night because this is what happens. She went home with her. She gave her food. Like she was trying to take care of her. This girl was being nice well, Amaya was not nice. She was pretending to be nice. Um, Unfortunately, Amaya was on some other stuff, y'all. Amaya was on some other stuff. So we see we're gonna get a little bit more of Amaya. She's there with this young lady, and like I said, she tells her that, hey, she's like, you're gonna be my mommy and all this stuff. She's like, she's straight weird, y'all. Just straight weird. But her husband walks in, Harold walks in, and he's like, just having a whole conversation, don't even realize that this little girl is sitting in the living room. So then she goes around and says, well, honey, kind of keep it quiet because we got company. And, listen, you don't, not only do you not take strangers or pick up strangers in the middle of the night from in the middle of the road dressed as the little girl, but you don't take them to your home. Like you literally straight take them to the police department. But that was her mistake. She took the girl home. She took Amaya home with her. And she just has this demented look on her face. This look of, I don't know. She creeps me out. She creeps me out. The girl that's playing Amaya this season, or playing Amaya in general, she killing it. Her name is Ashley Baker, by the way, y'all, and she is creepy as I don't know what in this show. So we see where the young lady who picked her up she's sleeping at the moment, but then she hears a scream from her husband. And so she's like, what is going on? So she runs down the stairs to see what's going on. And he's screaming, spiders, spiders, the spiders are on me, the spiders are on me. And she doesn't see the spiders, but he sees the spiders. But he also has this whole black vein situation that's going up his body. Now, keep in mind, when he came into his home that night, he let his wife know, hey, there are some, it's a lot of people being found unalive. And they are being found with these black veins on them. Like this is the same thing that's basically happening to her husband. He is being filled with black veins all up and down his body, y'all. And so he ends up, of course, being unalive. And girl is in shock. Like she's like, what the heck has just happened? But Amaya is sitting there looking like, oh, you gonna be my mommy now. Now cook my food. I'm like, what? See, this is why you don't bring little random people home to your house. And so Amaya, she had no choice but to. She basically went to cracking her neck and cracking her back, and she put the fear in old girl. And old girl, she definitely went and cooked the plate. I don't know what she fed her, but she went and made her a plate. So we see Jordan as well as Javi. Like I said, Javi was Jordan's ex, or is Jordan's ex. They were, let's see, they were together, and she thought that Jordan double crossed her because Jordan really was going and reporting to Julius. Like she was telling Julius literally everything, or he was telling Julius everything, but he also told Julius that he felt like Jordan was a good one. She wasn't like everybody else. She was different. And so she sees him, and I don't have that image, but she sees Javi, and it's like, what are you doing here, Javi? And he says, "Oh, I live here." No, like, what do you? At first he said, "I'm dropping something off at the post office." She's like, "No, not at the post office. What are you doing in Georgia?" "Oh, I live here." And I think, I don't know, the way that Jordan acted in season 2, it made me feel like Javi was like her first boyfriend. So he really broke her heart when she found out that he was reporting back to Julius, which Julius wanted to get rid of all of them. He wanted to use at least one of them to bring up Oya. So that's why she is like, "You betrayed me." But he really truly loves Jordan. Sharice did that whole let me read your mind situation. And we find out that he really loved her. But Jordan ain't, she's not with it. Her heart is broken and she's just not with it. Now, Sharice used to be a dancer at this club, but now she owns Obsidian Dreams. Like, she was there under the under control, because she's the one that controls the mind, but she was under control by the handler. So the handler had her there doing all of their dirty work, controlling people, making people give up money and all of that stuff. And she ends up basically owning Obsidian Dreams, but she's also doing the same thing, manipulating people and making them basically run that cash. Only, make sure you give a nice size tip, in other words. So she has mind control over everybody. So then we're gonna see Angela as well as Darlitra, and they are on their very first date as a couple, as not just friends, but as a couple. And so these two people in front of them, the people, they look at them kind of weird. Like, you know how it is, y'all. The relationship, the lesbian couple is out there, and then you got the straight lace Trump supporters. I'm sorry, Lord, but anyway, you got those people that are looking like, "Oh, how dare they be out in public kissing and hugging and all of that stuff." And so she does this. Dalitra has this thing where her powers is levitation, but she did something to actually flick something into the lady's eye, and the lady ended up having to leave because she basically got her eye messed up by Darlitra. So anyway, they're at this whole burlesque show, and they take this picture. This is like a little selfie. Y'all know how y'all do when you take pictures and you post stuff on the gram and on in TikTok. And so Mona, like I said, who's Angela's ex, goes scrolling through IG, and she sees an image of Angela and Darlitra, that same image that they just took. And she got a whole fine man there at the house with her, but she focused on Angela, and now she's in her feelings, and she got this fine man that's just like giving her love and affection. And now she's crying because Angela has basically moved on. That's what it all boils down to, y'all. Poor Mona, but Mona, baby, like, you left, you decided to leave. So why are you so disappointed that Angela actually moved on? It's been months and months and months since you left the convent. So just get over it, live your life with your man, your man, your man. That's all I can say. So anyway, y'all, with that being said, I told you guys that this particular character was going to be very familiar to you guys. Welcome, Tommy. Hey, we see O'Shea Russell, who has made his way over to Wicked City. Salute to that man. He plays the love interest of Sharif, and we also find out that he is on the council, and his powers, basically, he can burn stuff down. Like, he is that guy. He can burn stuff down. Sharif is basically, I don't know if I can't tell what his intentions are with Sharif, but there is a moment where Harvey comes to the club, and basically Harvey has to break up this fight. He comes there basically asking for a job, but Harvey sees him and he walks out. Well, they hear the whole altercation. They walk out of her office, and then after she kicks them out the club and let them know, like, "Hey, we don't do that here." and calms the situation down. He decides to leave, but he walks past Javi. Javi sees him, and then when Javi goes into her office, into Sharice's office, after asking for a job, she finds out his true intentions, and she says, "Okay, you'll be able to start tonight." But he also tells her, "Do not trust that guy that just walked out of here. That kissed you before. Don't trust him." She let him know right off the bat. He let her know right off the bat. Don't trust her. So don't trust him. So we're gonna see a multitude. She has this file that's Kaden. She has this file, and it shows basically all of the new, council. I'm gonna see if I have a video that I can give you guys real quick. Let me see if it'll allow me to play it. I don't think it may. Let me see. Y'all stay locked in, okay?
Myself to the High Council of Witches, to rule with honor and dedication, and put nothing above my duties as an elder. I will live, die.
Y'all hold tight. Let me see if it's the other clip. Okay. I don't have that clip, but it's going to tell. There's like a list of who is actually on the council. Y'all stay locked in. I'm gonna find that clip because they got a full, they are locked and loaded. Let's see. I think I have it. Let me see if it'll let me put in my other file real quick. But yeah, Wicked City, you guys. I mean, I just like different things. I know a lot of people don't watch what I watch, and that's cool. I understand that. But Wicked City is on a different level. Let me give y'all the council. Let me move it. Hold on. She's about to reveal the council. She's gonna reveal the entire council. So let me move this slide out the way. All right, y'all, here we go.
Chemo, male, from Samoa.
What's his specialty?
Counter magic, ward, seals, negating magic. Then we have Michael from the UK with social magic.
So he can manipulate people's emotions.
Mm-hmm. Hannah from Singapore. She's a muse. Jiaoshan from China. Hydrokinesis. He can manipulate water. Priyali from India. Teleportation. And me.
And the 3 new elders.
Dominic, Canada. Telekinesis. Isabella, who's Colombian. She can slow and speed up molecules.
I'm familiar with her. She's stern, rigid. She'll govern with an iron fist to uphold the council's rules, even when it doesn't make sense.
They're all powerful, far beyond their specific strength. Our last elder.
He's going to be a problem. Where are you going?
Obsidian Dream.
There you have it, you guys. That's the council. And they coming with some of the strongest. Oh my God, their power is crazy right now. Just listening to them talk about what their powers are, the manipulating social skills. Like, you can control what I do, say, feel, touch, everything. So yeah, this is what is going down on Wicked City. But let's get back into the final moments, the final moments of Wicked City. Now I'm gonna wrap this thing up, you guys. But I want to tell y'all about Maya. Maya hell on wheels. That's all I can say. So this young lady, she is trying to conjure up, trying to reach out to Jordan because she finds a card where that's basically talking about Jordan, her company and her selling those different magical items and all that stuff. So she's trying to reach out to Jordan. She kind of teleports herself. She's like with praying like Jordan Brown, Jordan Brown, Jordan Brown. Like she said her name like that. And then she ends up but she's like invisible and she's yelling out Jordan's name. And Jordan thinks that she hears something, but she doesn't quite, connect with this young lady who is basically crying out for help. So then we hear a loud scream and we see out on the porch, like, of course, Amaya. Amaya is cray cray, y'all. She's sitting on the porch just looking up and into the clouds, and this girl is like, what is going on? So she runs over to the neighbor's house. She sees that the neighbor's been unalive, like the whole neighbor's family. The neighbor's wife literally jumped off of a counter because she thought she was on a tall building. Like, so Maya walks in, cracks her neck and her back, and she's like, oh, well, time to leave. It's like she's like, what you mean it's time to leave? And a girl is like, well, what did you do? Well, come to find out, Maya done unalived a whole neighborhood, y'all. She done took out a whole neighborhood. And that's pretty much the end of the episode. This is what went down on Wicked City. Amaya is running things. Really, she's literally running things. I have one more. I think I have one more video, which includes Amaya. Let's see if I have that video for you guys. Now, if you come back and watch this during the replay, you probably won't be able to see this video. I apologize, but I'm sure Allblk, which this is what Wicked City is streaming on. Season 3 of Wicked City is streaming now on Allblk. They're probably going to come back and be like, you can't use our content. Take it down. And I'm just going to have to do what they tell me to do. But let me see if I can find something that consists of Maya. Hold on, y'all. Maya's cray-cray. That's all I can tell you. But for those of you
Council of Witches, to rule with honor and dedication, and put nothing above my duties as an elder. I will live, die, and kill by the ways of the council, from this day forth until my last breath.
Anthony Dufault, pyrokinesis.
Okay, yeah, my bad. So I thought I had a video that consisted of Maya, but she wreaking havoc. That's all I can say. Make sure you guys are locked in. Weekly Wicked City returns every Thursday on Allblk. Make sure you guys are tapped in, locked in, and watching Wicked City. And make sure you guys come back with your girl Tika Deshawn so that you can catch my recap of Wicked City. I'm gonna try to give you guys a play-by-play. I may give you just short clips, but I'm absolutely enjoying Wicked City. I might be the only one, and that's cool. I like what I like, and I hope you guys like it too. But anyway, y'all, that's about it. Thank you for rocking with your girl, Tika Deshawn, at All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts, okay? Thank you, guys, and y'all have an amazing, amazing, amazing night. Definitely make sure if you're dealing with some domestic violence, make sure you reach out to the national hotline for help. 1-800-799-7233. And yes, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So go get those twins checked. Go get those twins checked. Go get those twins checked. Not just for the men and not just for the women, but for the men as well. Y'all can get breast cancer too. So please go get checked. Okay. All right, y'all. Your girl Tika Deshawn is out of here. You guys have an amazing night and stay ruthless.